Welcome to Where Ohio Needs to Go, a statewide conversation on transportation equity and federal policy.
All of you are part of a diverse coalition that is needed to confront transportation challenges facing our state. As faith and civil rights leaders, educators and advocates, workers and public officials, you ensure that access to transportation remains a basic civil right. As the committee considers the Surface Transportation Bill, I will focus on issues ranging from expanding our rail network to revitalizing economically distressed communities. I plan to focus also on strengthening a transit system that preserves service and that creates job opportunities and promotes local economic development.
While we're in the midst of talking about what our priorities are at the state of Ohio, transportation is key to preserving and expanding the jobs that, folks who don't have cars, who don't have access to being able to get on a highway or get on a road every day need. And so the work you're doing here today is really important, and I appreciate it.
You know, our philosophy at the TWU during these campaigns and right here in Ohio is that workers' rights are human rights, because I think it says it all just in that brief message. SB 5 is going to have a dramatic impact on the transportation system here in Ohio. Transit and rail are very prominent for us in Ohio. We know that transportation is more than just getting from place to place. It's about opportunity, it's about being connected to jobs, to schools, to housing, to healthcare, then obviously to the community. But the sad truth is that for too many, quality transportation options are unaffordable, unreliable, or non-existent. There's an important opportunity ahead for us to address these issues of transportation equity as Congress considers the next Surface Transportation Bill.
TWU's plan is to hold members of Congress and the administration to their promises. Thus, we have 4 major priorities we've established to fight for: transit operation assistance, safety and state of good repair, workforce development, and of course, funding.
We don't want to use the word jobs as just a buzzword. We actually want to make it mean something through transportation investment. So we're going to open it up now for a discussion.
The state of Ohio has been cutting public transportation by 75% since 2002.
40% of our state's transportation budget are made up of federal dollars. Most of those federal dollars could be used in a flexible fashion and could be used for public transportation purposes. Nearly all of those dollars go towards cars and roads and highways. We can and should make better choices about how we spend our state's transportation resources.
We hear a lot of talk and all the policy, it's always about jobs and keeping students here and how do you educate people at Ohio universities and keep them here in the state. It's pretty simple. While they're here for 4 years in the state of Ohio, you get them plugged in. You get them opportunities, job opportunities, internship opportunities, becoming part of the community and not just being people who show up with a bag of luggage on their back for 4 years, 9 months out of the year. A great dream and something we're going to keep working towards is a rail system that connects Ohio's universities and college campuses, because that's an incredible opportunity, bringing students together, bringing communities together.
Transportation is not only a civil rights issue, it's a community access issue. The average cost of a vehicle so that a person with a disability could operate it independently starts at $55,000. So you can see that transportation is vital to our community. It takes us to our jobs, it takes us to the grocery store, and more importantly, it takes us to life-saving medical treatment.
These are challenging times in Washington and across the nation, as the budget debate reflects. But the debate should also be about the type of nation we want to be, how we strengthen our nation's economic competitiveness to create prosperity for all Americans.